Hey everyone, it's Alex here and welcome to Ninja Teacher TV. In this episode, I've got something really cool to tell you about. So to do this, let me grab this here and show you what I've got right over here. So this here is the motorbike I'm taking on a road trip across Vietnam. And I'm really excited for this. So let me show you the bike and then I'll tell you a little bit more about the plan. Okay, so this here is a 2017 Honda Blade. So it's a semi-automatic. You can see you change the gears there with that little pedal. And it's nice and new, still looks good. And I've actually just rented this bike because I can drop it off either in Hanoi or in Da Nang, and that will give me the opportunity to actually ride up the country and then not worry about it and fly back down. So starting here from Saigon, Vietnam, I'll show you the routes a little bit later, but here I've got my backpack with all my camera gear. I might take another little small bag for some extra clothes, but it's got a nice little rack on here which you can just tie your bag on and then you don't have to put it on your back, which can be quite straining. And this here is my trusty helmet. I've had this for some time now. It's a little bit scratched up, but it should do the job. And it's a Bell helmet, and it is Department of Transport certified, so you do want to get a good quality helmet. So right now I'm just heading over to meet up with the team, but I'll tell you a little bit more about the route and everything we're planning to do on the way there. And unfortunately it looks like it's about to rain again. You can see that wind bringing the clouds in. That's one thing also we're packing, is lots of rain gear. So hoping it doesn't rain too much, but it is rainy season now, so we'll have to see what happens. So I just got here to Lazine on Dong Quai Street, and it's a really nice little cafe that I like to come to quite often. And I'm meeting up with the team. Hello there. Hi. How you doing?
Feeling better now.
Yeah.
And fueling my body with healthy stuff because I was eating airport food all day. Because I only brought limited cash. I didn't want to leave the airport.
So here at Lazine Cafe. And yeah, it's a really nice little cafe. I like coming here. I've just started drinking coffee again, so after a few months of not drinking coffee, which is really good, I just really like coffee. So I'm here with Kyle, and we've got some cool news. So if you've been watching this channel for a while, you will remember Kyle joined the Ninja Teacher team back in, it must have been 2015 or 2016.
16.
Yeah. So then he worked with Ninja Teacher for about a year, and then he went back to full-time teaching for another year, right? Was it a full year?
School year.
School year. And then he's coming back to Ninja Teacher. So he's joining the team again. So how do you feel about that?
Really good. Yeah, teaching was good to get back to and improve my skills in that. But now I'm ready for just a little bit of a shift and a change again. So this is really good timing.
Kyle is let's just start saying your name properly. Kyle.
I mean,
Kyle.
it doesn't go with your accent.
Yeah.
You gotta say it in your accent.
His name is Kyle.
Yes.
No. How do you say your name?
It's Kyle.
That's what I say.
But it's okay.
My South African
It's
accent.
okay. I should call you Alex.
Alex, yeah. It's South Africans have a long A sound, I guess. South Africans are native English speakers, just so you know. Most South Africans, a lot of them. I always get comments that people say like, oh, you're not.
So I booked this ticket online through a private company, not Vietjet. I should have gone directly through Vietjet. The time in Phnom Penh between flights to get off and get back on was only 40 minutes. So in Ho Chi Minh City, the flight was delayed by 2 hours. So obviously the flight in leaving Phnom Penh should have also been delayed, which it was. But 40 minutes in the first place isn't really enough time to get your Cambodian visa, and check in for the next flight. That's exactly what happened. I got there, got my Cambodian visa, Went to go check in. They're like, oh, sorry, the plane already closed their doors for that flight. But it was the same exact plane that I arrived on that was going to go back to Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh, really?
And the next flight out wasn't until 7:20 p.m. the next day. So I had to get a hotel, and I spent the whole next day in the airport. I was just in a bad mood the whole day. So.
I can imagine.
That'll happen when you just hanging out at the airport for a whole day. That was a little ambitious though, 40 minutes, I think.
It was my fault, but it was a cheap ticket.
Exactly.
It was really cheap.
I've heard of some people do that just a couple hours at the airport, but I think, yeah, you need at least a couple hours.
At least a couple hours.
Yeah.
Why would the flight be available to buy with only 50 minutes between flights?
Do you want to keep, like, this is on video, do you want to keep arguing your points?
No, you don't need to put this on YouTube.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
So, team meeting went well. I'm about to do some other work on my laptop here and just catch up on some emails and stuff like that. It's actually been a bit of a stressful week because there's been some behind the scenes stuff that I've had to deal with, which hasn't been that pleasant, but that's the way it is when you're running a company. And especially when it's a relatively young company, you know, we've only been around as a brand for the last 5 years, but only in the current iteration of offering TESOL courses for the last 3 years or so. And with the current setup of the company, we rely on partnerships with other companies, and you know, there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes with coordinating everything and working with different people, different personalities, and there are a lot of pieces to the puzzle that you have to put together to make sure someone has a good experience, and sometimes it doesn't always go according to plan. So I think the key is to recognize when there is a problem and then do whatever it takes to fix that problem, and that's what I'm working on doing at the moment. So I know kind of vague, but I thought I'd just give you some insight into behind the scenes, not just the fun stuff of everyday life in Vietnam, but when you're running a company and helping over 20 people come to Vietnam and start teaching every month, there's a lot of stuff to deal with. So yeah, it's just the way it is. So I'm actually gonna pop next door and go to my favorite barber and see if they have a slot for a haircut, because I need to get a haircut. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. You want to say hi for the video?
Yeah.
So this is Brother's Hair Salon, right? What's it called? Brother?
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, and it's a really great spot to come, so come check it out if you want to get a good haircut. Okay, all done. How's it look? Yeah, so that was the haircut. It was 380,000, which is relatively expensive for a haircut. You can probably get one here for about 38,000. But honestly, I don't spend much money in Vietnam, so I don't know what people spend money on. I just buy food and rents. It's $300 for rent for me, and probably spend like $300 to $400 on food per month. So I only spend about $800 max per month. So a little haircut every now and again is no big deal. Anyway, my battery's about to die, so I just thought I'd tell you exactly where I'm gonna go. Probably all the way up to Da Nang, and from there potentially go a bit further. I've traveled through the north of Vietnam quite a bit, so probably won't do the last stretch all the way to Hanoi, but most of the country, which is gonna be pretty exciting, and I'm gonna do it with Kyle, so that's gonna be cool. So yeah, we're gonna go through Da Lat, probably Nha Trang, Hoi An, and I'm gonna vlog the whole trip and show you. So that's gonna be exciting. Gonna leave in the next few days. Here's the more or less route we're gonna be taking, starting out at Ho Chi Minh City. Either gonna go up to Da Lat and then go to the coast, or maybe start with the coastal route. Then apparently Da Lat, that road's nice. We might go along the coast here a little bit, then go inland to Hoi An and then Da Nang. And then of course there's Hai Van Pass, which I've done before, which is beautiful. Then you get to Hue. Apparently this strip's really nice. So I'm not sure if I'm going to stop in Da Nang, because I've been to Ninh Binh before, and apparently this last bit is just a bit of a grind. So, you know, I think I'm just going to drop my bike off over there but maybe do this bit and then take a overnight train there. Because Ningbing was amazing. One of my favorite motorbike trips was actually there. But, you know, I've been before, so there's no point in doing that last bit. But apparently that strip over there is really beautiful. So it might be worth just going all the way up to Hanoi. Either way, gonna do at least that, which is gonna be amazing. And then that'll take about a week to 2 weeks. And after that, we'll see. So I've got a few other motorcycle videos that you can watch in the meantime. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and stay tuned for more videos, subscribe, and I'll speak to you very soon. Peace.